How y'all, and welcome back to another video of Luck Be a Landlord. So following on from yesterday's question about what speed do you type at, I decided that my typing speed was a little lower than I'd like, so I've decided to try once again to learn touch typing. It can't be that hard. And I was doing some research on which keyboard layout to use because I'd heard that QWERTY is not the most effective way of laying out your keyboard, although it's the one that everyone uses because it's default on most computers, I believe. Unless I know France uses a different one, and I think there's a few regional variations, but in most English computers, I guess. And so I went online. I was like, I wonder is there a better keyboard layout? And I was looking at Dvorak. I'm probably mispronouncing that, but it's the other famous keyboard layout for typists, and it's extremely strange. It has two E keys to start off, so I figured this is a bit strange. It might be more efficient, but very, very different, and it would also make the computer incredibly annoying for anyone else using it because it's very, very different. But there's also one called Colmac, which is like a newer version. I think it was only developed like 10-20 years ago, something like that. Well, possibly the 90s, so 30 years ago. And this is very similar to Colmac. I think they only moved 8 keys or something, and stuff like Control C, Control V, Control Z and Control X I think are all in the same place, which is pretty handy. I use them quite a lot of work. So anyway, that's a bit of a ramble, but my question for today is, what keyboard layout do you use when you're typing? Are you standard QWERTY? Are you Dvorak? Probably horribly mispronouncing that. Or do you use something else? There's a few other ones there, I think, but they'd be the 3 big ones, I think: Colmac, Dvorak and QWERTY. So anyway, yeah, for today's question, what keyboard layout do you use? And obviously more relevant if you touch type. If you don't touch type, I assume you use QWERTY, unless I can't imagine there's anyone out there with an alternative keyboard layout who doesn't touch type. But hey, maybe there is, who knows. Anyway, for today's video, we just finished floor 12 yesterday. A bit of a random run, but it was pretty successful. It's floor 13 today. The big change is that we get a dud every 20 spins instead of 25 for floor 12. And they last for 33 turns. So we'll generally have about 2 to 3 duds. Brief period there where we'll have 4. So let's see how that does. Let's jump in and see what we get. I quite like taking a 3-sided dice early on. It's worth about 2 on average, and as always, taking a coal early on is great. Let's take an urn. Let's take a mouse as well. So we did alright, 25, made that rent payment with 6 left over. Here's the question: can I afford to take an essence capsule? Currently we get in, say, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think if I take the essence capsule, I have to take something at every single spin. Or pool ball. Pool ball would also help. I'll take checkered flag. Okay, I have to take something. I'll take goldfish. I definitely can't afford a second essence capsule. I'll take a banana over an egg. Take an urn. Is this going to kill me already? Have I misdone my maths? I think I might. I think the cat has to get the milk in order for me to survive this, which it didn't. Wow, I definitely misdid my maths. We were 7 short. I was sure that was okay. Okay, I'm not going to say that was unlucky because that was just me messing up. I'll take a mouse there, but let's jump in. We learned something new here today. Take a mouse and a toddler is pretty decent. Very early cultist. I'll take the monkey instead. We did cultist in the last run. Let's just take a monkey. I guess take a goldfish. Made the 25 rent payment with 6 left over. I'll take a wine. And I'll pick up red pepper is useless with duds. Shedding season, I guess. Take a rabbit. Maybe get a load of rabbit fluff. Could be good. Take an anchor. Pretty decent when it rolls into the corner. There would be the second cultist. Be gone, cultist. I'll take a cheese for the mouse. And it's still pretty early. I think I'll take a coal. We made the 50 rent payment with 30 left over. I'll take a ninja, they're pretty good. Fruit basket is also pretty good. That makes these peaches worth 3, which is worth taking. Will I take a dwarf for the wine? I'm better off just having the wine. I'll take the peach first and we'll see what happens. Treasure chest is great. There is, if I take that beer, I'm kind of saying that I definitely want a dwarf at some stage. I think I probably do. Let's take the beer. Let's take bar soap, should be great. We have a toddler and a goldfish. I don't want the second beer. We made 100 rent payment with 47 left over, so we're doing pretty good. 150 due in 6 spins. Let's take the 5-sided dice. Let's take, I guess, brown pepper. Slightly better than the other one, but not by much. Let's get rid of that flour. We don't want this light bulb. Let's skip. Okay, the goldfish and the toddler both got the bubble. That's kind of perfect. Goldfish got another bubble. That's great. Made the reroll cap. We'll take a reroll capsule. Skip this. We don't have any way of getting rid of a billionaire, so fortunately we can't take him. But we did make the 150 rent payment with 88 left over. Time machine essence is quite good. We might pick up another diamond. That'd be great. Great boost. I'll take an item capsule. Lint roller. Could take a lint roller as a way of dealing with shedding season. We can always switch it off, of course. So I just have to remember now that I have time machine essence and not waste it on a present. We'll skip these. How are we doing? Let's say 30 per spin. We should make the next rent payment. Reroll, didn't see anything. Let's take a rabbit. Don't want anything here. Let's skip. 35 on that spin. I'll take a tedium capsule. We don't want to save. We're actually looking for our key. Would be fantastic. Made the 225 rent payment with 65 left over. 300 now due in 7 spins. I did say I'd take a dwarf. Cardboard box is great as well. I feel like we'll need a lot of removals. Let's skip this. Let's remove. Actually, we don't need to remove. Well, let's remove the coin. Let's take a void creature. Another cheese for the mouse. And do we want a big urn? Or light bulb with the diamond is probably better actually. King Midas. That is not a good idea. I think we'd be alright for the next rent payment. Take another light bulb. Yeah, we just need 20. We should definitely get 20. The mouse eating the cheese guarantees it. We made the 300 rent payment with 27 left over. Fruit basket essence versus cleaning rag essence. This is interesting. Let's take cleaning rag essence. Let's take bartender. This will be good with fruit basket essence. Let's take cursed katana. Let's take another sapphire. We want to get as many. We want to get this quickly. Let's reroll for a cheese. Let's remove. Probably at this stage remove the toddler. 5 spins in order to get about 200. We need about 40 per spin. Take the void creature, see what we get. 49 on that spin, that's great. I'll take another void creature. 50 on that spin. An omelette is worth 3. Would enable us to go omelets. I think we can take it. We have a free space. 38 on that spin. I'll take another light bulb. 39 on that spin. Let's reroll. Void creature. This should guarantee put us over. 50. Made the 375 rent payment with 14 left over. We definitely need. Take another bartender. Big symbol bomb. Let's remove. Well, let's see what we get from the big symbol bomb first. Skip this, skip this, skip present and removal capsules, good. Let's remove the anchor. We need some more gems, I think, in order to make the next rent payment. Big ore isn't helping, light bulb might help though. Let's remove. Everything else here is pretty decent. Get rid of the goldfish. 40 and that's spin. Take a Vite Fruit. 45, I'll take another Pearl just because we need to take something. And let's remove probably the cat, only worth 1. Okay, don't want anything here. I reckon if we get one more Pearl and get this in, we might survive. Take another Ninja. They're worth 3 each now. 44. Oh no, I think this is going to be the end. We just didn't get. I'll take another Ninja. And we were 50 short, so our mistake there was instead of trying for the cleaning rag essence, we should have gone for the fruit basket essence. I reckon we would have gotten 5 fruit, no problem, if we tried, but we took a gamble. It didn't work out. Let's try again. Let's take a monkey. Let's, I guess, shiny pebble maybe. Stack the luck a little bit. I'll take the ore. And I'll take a B. Not a great start so far, but we did make the 25 rent payment with 6 left over. Take a coconut half for the monkey, take a fish tank. Take an urn, I guess. And a bubble. Take a lockbox. We also didn't see any key actually in the last run, which would have helped a lot opening that chest. Let's take shiny pebble again. Should have taken a dwarf. I don't know why I took shiny pebble. We made the 33 rent payment with, sorry, the 50 rent payment with 33 left over. Let's take a reroll capsule. Let's take treasure map, I guess. There's a dwarf. We don't want to take another B. It's 2 Bs. Didn't pick up any mouse. Take another shiny pebble. And I'll take an item capsule. Alright, I was going to hoping for the one that makes shiny pebbles better. Let's take a slot as worth 2 per turn. We have a lot of symbols and they're not very good at the moment. We made the 100 rent payment with 15 left over. Let's go with a big urn. 7, do I want 7 dwarfs? Probably not, but I don't particularly want anything else either. Let's re-roll here for a wine. We could try and get 7 dwarfs drinking the wine. I, for the record, reckon this is probably a terrible idea, but we'll see what happens. Let's remove the pearl. We got 2 dwarfs drinking the wine. Let's take a coconut. Let's re-roll for something, not entirely sure what. Let's skip this. I think I will make the next rent payment, so I'll take that hustling capsule. We made the 150 rent payment with 19 left over. Let's take Kyle the Kermit essence, is really good. Mega chest is really good. Cleaning rag, helping these, that's fantastic. So they'll be given 4 each. Let's take a reroll capsule. I'm kind of thinking now if we didn't have 7 dwarfs in the deck, we'd be doing okay. Let's take, what does time capsule give us? Probably something good. A bubble, okay, the worst thing. That's okay, let's skip this. Make a tedium capsule. Reroll for a lucky capsule. Okay, the monkey's doing great work there, keeping us in the game. We might make this. We're just 7 short. Okay, so the big mistake there was getting the 7 dwarfs, which I am not surprised about. I kind of knew when I was doing it. It's a bit of a Hail Mary. Didn't work out, but it's a pity because if I hadn't done that, it might have been an interesting run. We had 2 things that buffed the shiny pebbles, and we'd taken a lot of shiny pebbles. Let's take a dwarf. Let's take a seed, see what we get. Roll the dice. Take an early coal. And we made the 25 rent payment with 7 left over. I don't think we can, well, no, I'll take bar soap. I don't think we can afford to take essence capsule. We learned from the last time. Let's take a light bulb. I'll take a goldfish for all these bubbles. Hopefully it gets some of them. Okay, I got 1 of them. That's not too bad. early cultist. Still pretty early, I reckon. Let's give it a go. Made the 50 rent payment with 31 left over. We don't have anything for the hooligan, but I guess we might add some stuff. Happy hour is pretty good with the dwarf. Let's skip this. We don't want any of them. That's really, really bad. Let's skip this again. I think I have to take the toddler. I have to take something there. Wine is great if the dwarf gets it. Do I have any mouse? I don't. I'll take a rabbit. And we made the 100 rent payment with 2 left over. 150 now due in 6 spins. Let's go chemical 7. Let's go hex of tedium instead. Let's go big symbol bomb. Let's take another coal. We'll skip this. Do I have a mouse? I do not. I'll take a buffing capsule and I'll reroll here for a bar of soap is really good. Let's remove the flour. 54 on that turn. I could go for wine or I think another coal for some late game scaling. It's probably better. We're quite strong at the moment, I think. I could take another light bulb. We have a diamond coming in 6 turns. It'll probably survive that long, I would say. Let's skip this. I'll take a candy for the toddler. I did take a hooligan, so I'll take an urn. We made the 150 rent payment with 13 left over. Devil's Deal is fantastic this early on, and we'll skip this. Goldilocks adding 3 bears. I don't think I've ever used this item. Ritual Candle. We do have hexes of tedium. We might take some more. Okay, let us take a ninja. No, I don't think so. Yeah, we have our diamond coming in fairly soon. I'll take a lucky capsule. 22 on that turn. Let's pick up a ruby. We're gonna make the next rent payment. Let's skip this. 40 on that turn. Let's take a white stone. How's the inventory doing? 22 symbols. 96 on that. 96 on that turn. What the hell happened? I don't know, but I'll take it. Oh, Devil's Deal. That's what happened. We made the 225 rent payment with 35 left over. 300 now due in 7 spins. I'd prefer if this was another ruby, but should we take an emerald? I think we should. Should we take Kyle the Kermit? I don't think so. Do I want dark humor? Yeah, we might do some spirits and comedian stuff. Let's get rid of this cultist. It's not working for us. Let's take a candy for the toddler. Let's take another coal. There's another cultist. Let's re-roll it for a light bulb. That's great. I'm gonna skip this. Let's take a time capsule. Another light bulb. And we're just one away of getting the rest of our diamonds. But yeah, I don't know, not a solid run. This just didn't work out, didn't get scaling. Few mistakes I felt. Just looking back on this run, I have the vague feeling I didn't play it very well. So I am going to leave it at that. I won't try another one. I feel if I jumped into another run, I'd just be getting worse and worse at it. So that's alright. Level 13, tough floor, just an unlucky floor for us today. Hope you guys enjoyed it anyway. If you did, as always, keep liking the videos, subscribing, commenting, all that good stuff. And we shall see you in the next one. Until then, take care of yourselves and cheers for now.